Well, I have a couple projects I'm going to try to get done tonight. I just had a Driveshaft made by Minnesota Driveline Incorporated. They're out of Waite Park, Minnesota. And they look like they did a really nice job. I had it built so that I can probably do a little drag racing with it and still have decent ability to not have it go bad on me. Get twisted off, whatever. But I don't know how much I plan to do any drag racing with it. But anyway, I wanted to build heavy. It looks like they did a really nice job. So that's project number one. Project number two is I had some issues with my engine overheating. And so I bought new fans. They're the electric Permacool, and on there I bought this one. It's supposed to be 2350 CFM, and supposed to do a little better pulling with the air through the radiator. So we'll see what type of if it does any more cooling. I did some reading. A friend of mine from Canada mentioned about an article he had read about, so he sent me a link to it. And the link mentioned not to have your coolers, whatever you happen to put in front there, that close to the radiator. I had issues when I had the original radiator on, and we remade it to work for an LS, but overheated really badly, so I bought this aluminum. We refixed that. But it looks like you should have like 3/4 of an inch to an inch gap between the radiator and this piece. So I'm going to take this off and add a few of these spacers so it comes out to about here, so that air can flow around there if it's pulling too hard. And I had the new ones I bought had a different housing, so I put the new ones, and they were almost exactly the same, but they're just a little bit bigger, and the holes were in different spots. So I put the old housings back on there, put the fans in, and they should fit nicely in the original openings. The other option is, if this doesn't work before I start tearing it apart, is they talked about the amperage, how many volts the fans are getting to them when they're running. It has to be like 13.5 volts at least, that they were saying. And depending on the different type of alternator you have, I might have to bump up on the alternator according to the reading. So hopefully I don't have to do that yet. This is the original alternator. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to put a new one on if I had to, but we'll see how the cooling goes, because I'm going to go to a car show hopefully this weekend, and it's still going to be kind of windy. I don't have a windshield in, but it might be a little windy going in, but it shouldn't be any worse than riding a motorcycle without a windbreaker in front of your motorcycle. So we'll see what happens. I hope to get to the show. So that's my projects that I'm going to be working on, and I'll let you know the results after I am done. So till the next one, talk to you later. Well, I have the new fans in, and I got that gap. That's about 5/8 of an inch. I'm going to leave these on for now and cut them off later. But I'm hoping that works, makes a difference. So I used the same housings. Everything looked bolted up the same. I'm just hoping that it was right with the CFMs, and I guess we'll give it a shot. Well, I ran it for, oh, I don't know, 20 minutes. And the hottest it got was 202 degrees with the hood down. Once I lifted up the hood to get more air, I suppose heat exposed or convected away, it went down to 198. So I'm thinking it helped, but it's cooler now, and I'm not in parade conditions. So I'm hoping it worked. I guess we'll see. I'm taking it to the car show tomorrow, and we'll see what that brings. We shouldn't be too much idle time. So thanks for watching.